Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Emma. Welcome, please hang out. Today we're talking about my 2025 handmade Christmas presents. I'm filming this right now on December 15th. Some of my stuff isn't even done, but by the time I post this, I'm planning to post this on Christmas Day. So if you're watching this Christmas Day, Merry Christmas. I hope you had an amazing holiday, and thank you for spending your holiday with me. So yes, some of my presents aren't done yet, but by the time this video is edited, they'll be done. So I'll talk about them and you'll get to see them. So it's like you get to time travel. And I don't, I still have to sit here and make them. Yeah, let's just get into it and I'll show you what I've made for gifts this year. I'll go in order of the things I made them in. I don't know why I did it in this order, but I'll just show you. This was the first gift I made. This is a Sophie hood. This was also my first time like following a legitimate pattern and I'm very impressed with it. I'll show you what it looks like on. If you can see, it's already blocked and everything. It's been rolled up in like this little croissant and it's been sitting because I finished this about a month ago. I'm not even sure, but look how adorable this is. This is for my grandma. I can't remember what size I made this in. I think this is a small. So for reference, if you are making a Sophie hood or if you have made the bigger size and you're wondering what the small size looks like, this is it with ample room to spare. It'd be nice to wrap it around 3 times, have like a nice little scarf. But I'm obsessed with this. After I finish this, I contemplate, there's like a little bump right here. After I finish this, I contemplated on making myself one with like color changing yarn. I don't have time right now, but maybe I will in the future. But this was the first gift I made. I was obsessed with how it came out. Here, I'm just gonna keep it on. So then I made her matching mittens to go with it because I had yarn left over from the hood. There's no pattern. I kind of winged it and I just guessed. These are the mittens. Yeah, so there's no pattern for this. I kind of just figured it out on my own. So you could tell they look handmade. They look handmade, but she's gonna love them regardless. I could have found a pattern. I was just lazy and I was like, I can do it myself. And I did fine. I did a moss stitch. If you can see here, let me take the items off and show you. I did a moss stitch all the way around. Really wanted to knit so she could have like a matching knit hood with a knit mitten, but using double pointed needles scares me, so I was just like, I'm just gonna crochet them. But this is it. So she gets a little matching set and I'm so excited to give it to her. Yeah, and her favorite color is yellow. That's why it's yellow. But this was the first gift, little Sophie hood croissant. Okay, the next gift, the next gift I made, I can't say out loud because the person I am gifting it to is in the house right now. So I'm just gonna show you and you can tell what it is. So cute. I love the color. I absolutely love the color. So this was the second thing I made. Third thing I worked on, if you know me and you've watched a couple of my videos, you know I struggle with knit beanies. For some reason, I don't know why, I couldn't figure it out, but I made a beanie. This is for my grandpa. I didn't follow a pattern or anything. Well, I kind of did. I just looked up a bunch of TikToks on like yarn weights, needle sizes, and then I kind of just went for it. So this is again like my own like little weird little design. This is already blocked. Yeah, I wish I could keep it for myself because I actually love it. Look how cute it is on. Oh, come on. Tell me this isn't the cutest beanie. It's the perfect width around my head and I stretched it out so it's a little bit looser for other size heads, but I love it. I was so proud of this one. I don't know if you could tell, I did a 1x1 rib and I folded it over. And this was the trickiest part, was knitting the 2 sides together. If you knit, you know what I'm talking about, because I don't know how to explain for some reason, but yes. And then I just did stockinette all the way up, and then I did rows of decreases somewhere, but it came out amazing, and I'm so excited to give this one to my grandpa. I can't. Literally right after blocking that one, I immediately started another one, and this one is still on the needles, so I gotta get going. This one is for my dad, literally still on the needles. I might be able to finish this tonight. I have no idea, but I'm so excited. And I did the same thing with like the double brim, if that makes sense. Yeah. The trickiest part was knitting the 2 ends together. That was the trickiest part. It had me sweating. I was so afraid I was gonna drop all the stitches. I was gonna lose the ribbing I did. I don't like ribbing. I don't like it, but I love how it looks. So yep, this was my current project and the one I worked on after that. But in between the two of those projects, I also can't say what this one is, but you can literally guess. I'm missing the other one, but this is for my sister. And at this point, you can see I have perfected the technique a bit. I'm just missing the other one. So I have to work on this, but by the time we're seeing this, she's already opened her gift. So hopefully she loves it. Then another hat. Yeah, it looks like a hat, right? All these that are like half finished, I'll put pictures of the final products up next to me so you can see that like I did finish them. This is going to be a crochet beanie, if you can tell. Cute, right? Cute, cute. But yeah, I just have to do a bunch more rows on it. I'm sure it came out amazing because I'm loving how it's coming out right now. I'm literally just crocheting a giant rectangle and I'm doing half double crochet in the back loop. So if you're wondering what this is half double crochet. Then in between all those bigger gifts, I don't remember when I made these, but I also made these 2 ornaments. This one, again, there was no pattern for it. I think I had talked about this one in my last video, the Christmas crochet knit projects. This is just, again, self-drafted. I kind of just knit a giant triangle. I did like 1 panel, cast off, and then I did another one. I sewed it together, and I added these cute little beads for ornaments, and this is going with my grandpa's gift for his tree. And then I made this little crochet wreath with like a little wooden ring. I'm obsessed with this one. This one is for my sister in her bag, but I'm obsessed with how this came out, and it's all crochet with just a little wooden ring, and it's a little wreath. Okay, I genuinely don't know how I forgot to add these in the video. This project was in between like the 2 beanies. At some point, I had just finished this the other day. I keep starting projects and then get frustrated that they're not working up as quickly as I had hoped, and then I would take a pause on that project and hop around. So these were in between the 2 beanies, but I made another pair of sailor slippers. These are for my older sister. I have to lint roll them before I put them in the bag because there's dog hair on them. I just felted these yesterday. The plan was to have mixed matched soles, but I ran out of the gray, but I used the green, and I think it's kind of fun. It adds more character to this one because this one has so much character. I loved this little stripey design I did to incorporate all the colors, and then this one is just the single stripes. Yeah, I hope she loves these. For the presents that are done and in progress, that is all of them. I am planning on making 3 more presents after I finish these ones. Lucky you, you're gonna get to see them done as I'm talking about them, but I still have to make them. I am planning, this might change, so I might be showing you a totally different picture than what I'm saying. But I am planning on 3 more presents. One is going to be this crochet, like, funky little cat for my sister. Is that what I did? Is that what I made? If so, let me know if you like it. And then I will show you the inspiration for my next 2 gifts. Okay, hold on. I'm going to give the creator credit, but my cousin sent me this TikTok of someone made, here, let me just put up their profile. Cole's Crafts on TikTok. My cousin sent me their TikTok, and they made a Snoopy, Glinda, and Elphaba. I'll just show you it. They don't have a pattern for it, but I am going to take that inspiration and make my cousin and my aunt like a matching set. One of them is gonna get Glinda and the other one is gonna get Elphaba. I don't know who's gonna get who, but did I do it? I'll put it up here if I did. Hopefully I did. But yeah, that's pretty much all my Christmas projects for this year. This was my first year like legit making presents for everybody. It was very stressful. I genuinely started in, I think the beginning of November I started, and I'm still stressed out because I have 1 week, but I'm filming this now because I'm wrapping up and seeing some of these people, so I'm giving their presents earlier. So I'm filming this now, that's why I don't have this giant assortment of presents with me right now. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed all my fun little presents. If you made some presents this year, I'd love to see them. Either find me on Instagram, or you can comment down below and you can let me know what you're making. I would love to see if anyone else struggled and stressed out as bad as I did this year for no reason at all. For no reason at all. I just hope everyone loves their gifts. But I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you were tuning in from 2026, maybe trying to get inspo for 2026 Christmas, maybe I gave you some, maybe I didn't. Maybe you're like, girl, I do not want to make any of that. Then I totally get it. Because this was a steep task. But if you enjoyed today's video, please let me know. I also wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support I've been getting. My Sailor Slippers project vlog has been getting so much support, and I did not think that would happen. And I just feel like I feel so special. And thank you guys for all your comments and your tips and just subscribing and being here. It literally means the world to me. Yeah, I would love to make so many more friends and talk about knitting forever and ever and ever, because I love yarn and I love projects. And if you're like that, please hang out with me and subscribe. I also have some fun videos coming up in the new year. Thank you for hanging out with me this year, and I hope you stay and subscribe. Okay, Merry Christmas. Bye, guys.